Hello, welcome to our new podcast. Thanks for joining in. And yeah, this is our first, or let's say zero,
Yeah.
episode. So I'm Jelunas, and
Yeah, my name is Pavlos, and we're both students at the Eindhoven University of Technology, and we are part of the Google Developer Student Club.
yes, and we're going to be the host of this podcast for the rest of this year, hopefully next year also, but we'll see how it goes. And more maybe about me, so you get to know us better. I'm third year computer science actually student, and I'm not sure. I can't graduate this year, so I don't know what to do next year, and I have these doubts, but I think it's normal. I'm not sure if master is a good option.
There's still time.
Yeah,
To
there's still
decide.
time.
Yeah. Okay, I'm a second year computer science student, and I still don't know anything about master or later. So yeah,
Yeah, but we'll figure it out someday.
exactly.
But maybe a little bit about our podcast, what we're going to cover and what we're going to do here. We'll try to invite as many guests, like the guests that we want to talk to personally, and in this like cozy environment, and we can actually ask like really deep questions, and they could answer.
Yeah, and we also want to like gain wisdom from the guests, ask them, and get to know from them as much as possible about topics like entrepreneurship, tech, and all the stuff, depending on the guest, of course.
Yeah, and of course we'll fail, learn, and hopefully succeed in the end. So yeah. But today in this first or zero episode, we prepared 5 questions each other, so you can get us know better, and maybe we can get to know each other better. So yeah, do you want to start or?
No,
should I
you can start.
Okay,
You can
so
start.
the first question is super easy. So how are you doing?
I'm good, thanks.
But like in general in life, like
Yeah, I think I'm at the point now where everything is good. At this, like during the exam stuff, it was a bit harder, but now with the start of new quarter, there's new motivation, new excitement, and to do all this stuff. So yeah, I think I'm doing well.
yeah. For reference, we just had our exam week. It was last week.
Yeah.
So yeah, this week is the first one, the new quartile that we have our new courses, and yeah, that's super good. That's super
Yeah.
cool, though. Yeah, but to be honest, I like the exam weeks the most.
You like that?
Yeah.
Really? Why
Yeah.
so?
I don't know. Like you can make your own schedule, so
Okay.
you can study whenever you want, and you don't feel guilty actually if you
don't-
skip something.
I feel guilty
Okay.
for not studying during that.
Yeah, I mean, you always try to do your best, and like if you skip something, for example, normal weeks, I feel usually good that I skip something, even though I know that like some lectures are not necessary to.
Like we're skipping now.
Yeah,
Lectures.
we're
Yeah.
actually we're skipping now lecture, so yeah, okay. So yeah, good to know
Yeah.
that you're feeling better. Is second year better than the first one? Or-
Harder, but also more interesting.
Okay.
So I think overall better.
But
yeah.
you're talking about more in the computer science like field about
Yeah.
the subject. But in general, like for
Okay, so
for your
in
happiness.
general, in terms of all this student life and stuff, I think there's like less excitement than first year, but I still wouldn't say it's bad. So,
Okay.
yeah,
It became just normal
yeah, exactly.
and you know what you're doing. Okay, that's super fine. Okay. Yes.
Okay, so
How do you
should
go?
so
Okay.
I can ask you a
Okay.
question now. Okay. So, okay, so what is your vision for the podcast?
Oh my god, I had the same question. I had literally the same question. Yeah, it's what is my vision? I think, vision. Maybe I will start with my goals because, like, you know, vision is vision as a definition seems to define the future in a way, but I'm not sure. Like, there are some goals, but sometimes you don't reach them because maybe you didn't put enough effort or something. I'll try to do that, but we're not sure if we're going to succeed. But in the end, I wanna invite this year at least 5 guests.
Okay.
That's my goal.
That's a good concrete goal.
Yeah, good concrete goal, and maybe attract audience so we could get, like, I don't know, 100 views, 100 listeners
Let's go.
at the end. And yeah, hopefully we'll get something important to you, to the listeners as well, and you like us, hopefully. Yeah, and maybe I'll continue. What's your goal for this podcast?
Sure. So my goal is to gain experience, step out a bit of my normal things that I do, like a bit of my comfort zone, and to also try something interesting because I also really like podcasts. So this is just seems like a fun thing to do. So yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, I also want to succeed in terms of views and stuff, but
That's optional.
But yeah, yeah.
Depends on us in a way, but like sometimes
exactly.
you need to put in more effort. And yeah,
I think it's better to go in without thinking we're gonna get to the best podcast in Netherlands.
Yeah. I think we have just need to, I don't know, do it and see if we like to do this.
Does TV have other podcasts?
Yeah, that's a good question. You know, when I actually was thinking about podcast, firstly, what I thought is like doing a podcast, like just talk about TV in general and studying in the Netherlands. Because when I came in here, I tried to search like YouTube and other stuff, and there is no information like from students themselves. You can't listen to, like, if you look at the top universities, you can always find something people are doing, but here I couldn't find anything like when I was choosing between Delft and Eindhoven, like choosing. I didn't get this like from the first try into Delft, so but I couldn't find anything.
Yeah.
And it's so, you just go into unknown.
Yeah, I also had this, the only resource was a dead Reddit page, which had like a post 5 years ago. So,
and I think also there was like a day where you could meet, like chat with the students, but I think they're getting paid and they don't care. Like
really?
They're not being honest.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about are they getting paid, but I know that when we talked with Mantas, with a student, he was so like unmotivated.
Okay. And is it the open day or just online talking?
It's online.
Okay,
it was online for us because like at that time it was Corona. But yeah, it's just, you know, like a messenger chat. You just see his name and you can ask questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I correctly remember. That was for TV. Yeah. Okay. So.
Yeah.
So yeah. So maybe you'll.
Oh no. Yeah. Sure. So how and why did you become the lead of Google Developer Student Clubs? And also maybe like what do you do here in Eindhoven? Because I joined only this year, but you've been here longer.
Yeah, I've been here for 1 year. Yeah, why I joined? Actually, it's a difficult question. Patricia, Lithuanian, encouraged me strongly to apply for this role. I asked her what it is because, like, you know, I saw the Google name and I didn't know when you saw your Google name. You're like, wow, this should be fine, cool. So yeah, I texted her. I asked a lot of questions. What this is, and should I join it? And she told me just try. If you don't like it, you can always like don't do this. But yeah, I joined. I started organizing events. Last year we did these algorithmic thinking sessions. We did, I think, 7 of them, but in the end the attendance was like 1 person, so besides us. So yeah, so that was the main reason, probably. Just try it, try something new, get out of your comfort zone. And yeah, because like I usually want to do something in life, but I like something gets into my head and I don't do.
Yeah.
And I think that was the step that encouraged me, like a person.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. And yeah, this is what we're doing now. Like I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
I joined in. And also about the podcast, I think I got the idea last year. I went to Google I/O and there was a Spanish guy. They won the prize for the biggest or the most events organized as a not chapter, as a country. And he was doing like podcasts like 2 weeks, like every 2 weeks, bi-weekly. And I was like impressed actually that you can do this. And like he got the audience, since it was in Spanish I couldn't like understand anything, but it was super cool. And then I met the other guy who studied in Imperial, maybe? I'm not sure. Ashok. I don't want to mess up his name, but he's a really cool guy, super chill guy. And he also said that he was doing podcast, and he was actually studying not like something associated with the technology. He was studying economics, and I got encouraged that like this Google Developer Student Club could be not only about technology, and maybe about other stuff, because like he mentioned that he invited some chefs even in the shows, and because he loves cooking, he just asks questions to them, and you know, you get to know them better and things. So that's where I got this idea, and I thought that here should be cool to do the same. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, that answers.
That seems like, you know, when in the middle school, I got, like, you know, we had this history teacher where every week you get like 1 person is being asked to stand in front of the class and like answer questions, and you know, and like, you know, what is the name of Žalgiris war? So
I brought you back to middle school.
You know, I think this format, but it's cool. It's cool. Okay. I'm choosing between the questions. What do you like? The harder one or the easier one?
Give me the harder one.
The harder one. Well, I think. Okay. Harder. No. I will leave the harder one in the end because. That's my order. It was my order. So yeah. What is your biggest weakness? It's like it's like sitting in the interview now. And like
you're like the HR manager.
I got this question asked like multiple times and I usually fail. So, but yeah, actually, what is your biggest weakness and how do you think you can improve it, and why do you think it's your biggest weakness?
Okay, so I think my biggest weakness is like communication skills, and this podcast is the perfect way to improve it. To like do, because only for doing you can like learn. So I think this is the time to improve those, and so I'm gonna be like practicing here to speak more clearly and to like be more expressive and stuff. So so this is like a perfect environment to practice that.
And you'll also hopefully learn the public speaking skills. I struggle with that myself a lot.
But you seem like a good public speaker.
No, I'm shaking all the time, and I don't know. It seems sometimes that my head is not meant for speaking in general.
Yeah.
You know, like forming sentences. Sometimes it's really a struggle for me. So yeah, and I don't know. Yeah, I like this. This always was an issue for me as well. So I try to like with these things improve it and get out of my comfort zone. But yeah, that's cool that you're trying that
Yeah.
improve your weakness. And like, why do you think like usually when you mention your weakness, you like I think we all have like a lot of weaknesses, but when you mention, you think that that is the most important one to improve on.
Yeah, I think in this context, like right now, what I feel is the most important. I mean, I could in other contexts there would probably be other weaknesses, but currently, what comes to my mind is this one. Yeah, but I think like addressing it is like a good path towards improving it, or
No.
like yeah. So I mean, I could ask you the same. Also, what is your weakness?
Yeah, what is the biggest weakness?
The biggest, the absolute biggest.
I was thinking about this. I don't know. I actually was thinking also about answering like public speaking. But probably that I'm afraid of failing.
Okay.
I'm so afraid of failing something, and I just feel miserable when I fail. I know that objectively it's so
Yeah.
normal, and you have to fail to
Yeah,
improve.
exactly. It's
But I don't know, emotionally I cannot get over that. It's so hard when you fail and something like someone succeeded, and even like your
Yeah.
friend. You feel so bad. I don't know. You know that objectively
Yeah, I
you
know.
shouldn't feel good, like for example, for themselves, and you know that you can still improve. You have to be happy that you
Yeah.
still have like room for improvement. But it's so emotionally like dragging you down. So
yeah. In what could you be like a bit more
More
specific?
concrete.
Like in which aspects of failure do you fear? Like, for example, like in exam sense, or like doing like something. Let's say this podcast fails. Is that something that would qualify for your fear of failure?
uh, uh, in a way, yes. I think so. Like for now, no, because like I don't expect like I wouldn't say I don't expect a lot, but you know, I will try my best to achieve the most.
Yeah.
But you know, if something goes wrong, well, we're here to learn. But to be more specific, I mean, um, I think in the things that I really care about. And exams, like sometimes you feel like bad for a second, for a minute, maybe for 10 minutes, maybe for an hour, but not for a long period of time because I don't put that much importance on the exams. And like if I pass, I passed. Like I got good enough grades to pass this course, and I think that is the most efficient way of studying because there are so many more things in life that you can do,
Exactly.
not just study because you can like actually the material that provided in our university, I know in other universities you can actually study like 24/7. I mean, you know, all those like extra material every time.
Exactly. I wonder if somebody like goes through though. I mean, it would be interesting to find someone who does. There's like a lot of extra stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think if you like the subject, maybe you go through that if you have time. But honestly, no. But yeah, like going back to the specifics, so I think so. For example, like I always want to make something on my own from business side, but I never started. Like I started, but not in a way that I would fully dedicate my time.
Yes,
Like
not committing
technological.
fully.
Yes,
Yeah.
in a way, and I think that's a failure in the first place of not committing like fully, not even like trying to get the technology into the world. And yeah, and when like someone else succeeds, yeah, it's cool. It's very cool. But
Yeah.
every time you remember that you couldn't do that, and you feel bad. So for now, I think that is the most not the most important thing, but now that bothers me. I think I need to prove that to myself. I don't know how actually, because I just really understand that it's like it shouldn't be the case, but emotionally.
Yeah. But it's kind of natural, to not like to fail, to be afraid of failure. I think everybody has that stuff to like some extent or another.
Yeah, but I think it's nice too extreme. In a way, that's why I mention it. Yeah, but I think about emotions, like emotions are not objective. You can't really tell yourself how to feel.
Yeah.
And I think you just have to deal with them. Like you need to accept them in a way.
Yeah,
that's
like
the right word.
the final stage of grief is acceptance. You accept. Yeah.
Okay, what? There are 5 stages.
I don't know others. I just know that the last one is acceptance.
Okay. Yeah,
Oh wait, there's like denial, and then at some point comes acceptance.
Yeah, we'll try to put the table if we find it.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Do you have another question, or this was the question that you prepared?
Well, I have another one. What is for you personally? What is the most important part of studying here? Is it the diploma, the connections, the knowledge, or something else?
Diploma, getting the diploma, getting the chance. Then I think I would stay like for 6 years in this university. Yeah, because my grades aren't perfect. And I'm not the person to be looked into from the academic things.
Have you failed any courses, or you passed everything?
For now, I only failed one exam the first time. Last quartile, at the end of the second year, but I had a resit and it was fine.
Okay. So I mean that's like still good.
And did you?
Well, for now, no, but I don't know the results of the last quarter's exams. So
you're in the good path. Whatever will be, you have a resit.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, we got some word from the coach. What was the question?
Okay, so what is like the most important part for you at studying?
Studying. Connections, probably.
Okay.
Making the connections, because you work with people.
And how do you go
cliche.
about? Yeah.
That's so cliche.
Yeah.
How do you go about? You mean how?
How do you make the connections? And okay, so let's say you meet a person, right? You talk for you go to an event, you meet a person, you talk, you get their whatever, LinkedIn, Instagram, is that a connection, or you need?
I consider that a connection.
Okay, and let's say you need them in 5 years' time.
Mm-hmm.
So will you just message them?
Yes.
Okay, and
I'm the person, yeah.
Okay, I mean, my question is, what I'm wondering is more do you have to keep up with them some?
No, I don't think so. You don't have enough time.
Okay.
How many people do you know by now?
I have no idea, but
a lot.
Yeah.
And you could those people where you trust them and you can text them anytime. For example, for kindergarten, primary school, I think we went to a lot of institutions, and you know that you would trust them because in the core you saw that they're good people.
Yeah.
So I consider that as a connection. Even a friend, maybe. That's a friend, also a strong word, because if everyone is a friend, then no one is a friend. No way.
Okay, but okay, sure.
For example, I went to go to I had dentist back in Lithuania, very specific situation now, and I usually went to them, but since we're now third years, and with the people that I went to with in high school, they started like accepting clients as well. And I thought, why like shouldn't I support them instead of this like random dentist?
Yeah.
In a way random. I wouldn't say because like I make connection with her in a way now over the years. But I haven't talked to this girl like since the maybe 9th or 10th grade.
Okay.
And I saw her post that she's accepting clients, and I texted her like after 5 years, and we had a great chat.
No.
I think it was
Wow, that's so cool.
yeah, like it was brief, super brief, but I don't know, you just feel what you felt like 5 years ago. The time passes super fast, and I mean, you don't have to talk to them every day too. At its core, I don't believe that people change. A little bit maybe, but so that's an
Okay.
example. Yeah. Do you want to answer your question as well?
Yeah, sure. What should I ask?
It's your question. Like, what
Oh,
do you?
yeah, the university stuff, right?
Yeah. What do you want to bring out of this? Also the flow.
Yeah, I gotta be the flow. Well, I don't know. I think it's like the idea that you get to do cool stuff from university's resources. That is really enticing to me. Like this podcast, or imagine if I was like to join a student team or do a project on something that is very like interesting for me. And so yeah, basically that university has resources. If you have ideas, you can use them, and I mean the studying part is also there, but
We're in completely different direction here.
yeah.
Completely different answer. Okay, yeah. Yeah, but about the student teams, actually we could invite someone like the head of someone who is managing a studio, because I
you
never
know this Team
What?
Solar
Team Solar maybe, or
from
the space thing.
the
Or
Aster,
yeah.
the yeah.
We'll figure that
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
Like, we'll
But actually, from Team Solar, I think it would be interesting because they had like a solar car off-roading in Morocco. So
yeah, what I mean, like I always was like I would want to like talk to a person one-to-one. Why should you join actually a student team?
yeah,
Like, you're
free
students.
labor.
Yeah, the free labor actually. Like,
Yeah,
you're gonna work. I know that if you have a passion, money is not the
yeah,
thing that you have to rely on. But I mean, we're students. If you're international, you came in here, you just feel bad for spending your parents' money, and you can actually do something similar, like actually while earning money, while actually contributing to something cool. So like free labor, it's.
but I think there's
It's
something.
depending on the situation.
Yeah, I think there's something very fulfilling about having like a purpose and being a big part of a student team and doing something that's actually like somewhat innovative and not like that's okay. So
Yeah, I guess what you mean.
Yeah.
Like it's research. It's
Yeah.
more like research. And research is unprofitable in the first place.
yeah, I mean, you know that you're not going in it for money, and you just want to make a cool product, and yeah, I think that's
Yeah, that's a good way of like looking at that. And also, yeah, there are super cool projects. I think the team that creates snow, like automobile.
oh, I don't know
Not
about
snow,
that.
but to go into Antarctica. I'm not sure.
Yeah, some like machine
So much
for
I don't know what
Antarctica.
it does. It sounds cool to me. Like actually, maybe because I want to go to Antarctica and experience
Yeah,
the feeling.
but maybe that's like the best part of going to test the machine. You
Yeah,
know,
exactly.
like for example, going off-roading in Morocco. That seems nice.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, at the same time, you said that about research, that just spending time with students. Yeah, I mean that's cool. But as a counterpoint, you can actually go to a company who does similar thing, and you can do research for money. Though
Yeah,
there will be different team, and I think possibly not all students But what is the difference then? It's easier to get in here, or
Well, maybe there are like more restrictions in the company on what you can do.
yeah, but it's also a lot of restrictions here. If you're doing something for the university, it's not on your shoulders. Like since university invests a lot of money,
Yeah, yeah.
they
No, I
claim
understand
the ownership of the thing. So it like in a way it restricts people from being entrepreneur. Like
Yeah.
not restricts, but I mean, if you got a really good product,
Yeah, then you're screwed. So you have to make like a good, but not next level good.
yeah, but you still try to do your best. I think that was the case with the Lightyear, the company that creates solar cars. No,
I don't know.
Lightyear.
Light.
Yeah, they were the solar team and they
Oh,
made a really good, I think, car, and then they went into production. And I don't know a lot about this. I think we have to research, so I don't want to like tell a lot.
Yeah, but talking
Rumors.
without researching is the best. We can.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Never mind.
I will. And they had problems like separating from the university a lot. Like
Okay.
they had to spend actually time and money that matter. Yeah, but I see that you like research, you know, like you actually into really technological innovations.
Well, I like to think so, but I don't really have much practice, so I don't know how it would go if I actually had to like work on it, like work.
But I think the most important thing is your interest now, because you
Yeah.
seem the guy that you actually would like actually go home and do something like innovative. I don't see myself as a guy.
I don't know, but yeah, hopefully, hopefully.
Because for myself, like maybe, but really, I think it should be a niche. Actually, like yesterday, I was in this conference, and I found one technology that I really liked. Like I walked through the fair.
Okay.
I was with my job because we're presenting something, but since like I'm not
Yeah.
the main guy, so I didn't have to do present anything. And I walked and I looked into these all machines. It was mostly associated with the SML, so a lot of hardware stuff. Some machines, some robots. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't want to like elaborate because I don't know
Yeah.
anything. But I went to these two companies. My colleague recommended, like going there. Yeah, no, I think so. It's a research, Dutch research thing.
Okay,
It's sponsored by the government, and they do really interesting projects. And I saw that they're doing this new technology, basically communication via laser instead of. Do you know? Have you heard about? Okay, I had never heard about it
Seems interesting.
before also, and that it is faster like 1,000 times at least compared to radio communication. So if we like actually get this into the commercial space, actually the technology now works as I understood, but now what they're trying to do is just basically sell this technology, and and you can even communicate in the on the ground. I thought that it's only like from space to the ground stations, but yeah, I was like super interested, and I went to another company. Like they only had this like banner, and I went to the second company. It is called BDL. It's also a really big Dutch company. Dutch, I think so. Yeah, mostly Dutch because they were only Dutch companies. Not only, but most of them. And yeah, I talked with the guy about the technology because they were contributing to that as well. And I found this conversation super interesting. So maybe there is technology that I would actually would want to work on even without getting a lot of money. Actually working laser communication.
Yeah, pioneering that to the world, that sounds pretty cool.
That's Jesus. That would be wonderful.
Imagine you get like the technology named after you.
No, with Yeah, I mean that would be cool, but
That's very, very fun.
very
Yeah.
fun thought. Yeah, yeah, but I talked to the guy, so I got his contact, so maybe.
Oh yeah, after like 10 years you can message him and have a chat.
5 years, 5 years.
5 years, okay, 5.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so we can move to the next question now.
Okay.
Elaborated. Yeah, so like coming from the weakness, let's talk about your strengths.
Okay.
And maybe one strength.
Yeah, so my strength is somewhat of an obsessiveness with a thing. Once I really like it, I can spend all my time doing it, and this, I mean, I think this relates to some, like for example, I recently switched to a Linux computer, and for like 3 weeks or like a month, all I could do is like research and just look on the internet and try to find out everything about it. And so in that short time when I was very obsessed with it, I learned a lot. So yeah, so if a thing really interests me, I can really like learn quickly about it, and I don't have a problem to spend my own time doing it. But the caveat of that is that it has to like be really interesting, and it also is not permanent. It has like it goes in phases. Yeah. So, but at that phase, I feel like I'm learning very quickly, and
Why?
yeah.
Well, maybe I'll ask why you installed Linux.
That's a good question. It's for fun mostly.
It's for fun. Okay.
Yeah.
And what are the advantages of Linux?
What?
What are the advantages of Linux over Windows? It's harder to work on.
You can control it by keyboard. Like it has nice background. No. I mean there are like some advantages. I don't think it's that superior to for everybody to switch because it requires a lot of time investment. If you like on Windows, if you want to download something and like, for example, do video editing, you just download a program and it works. It's not even about like, can your computer like run this program? I mean, not run, but is it powerful enough to run it? But on Linux, it's a question of can it run it? Like, can you just start the program? Because for most things, it requires a lot of messing with the command line to get to the point where, oh, the program starts and it doesn't run with any bugs. And there's nothing weird about it. So, yeah.
Okay. Fine. And what do you think about the Mac OS? Mac OS is
I never used one, so I can't...
But you're not a hater.
I mean, no, I don't like... I don't like being too negative of like a thing, of a technology, for example, like MacBooks. I mean, I know they kind of suck for a lot of things, but there are certainly some strengths why why I would understand you want a MacBook. So, yeah.
I think it's like for me, it's just the most convenient one. You don't have to think about it, but with.
But you have like an Apple phone, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's also.
Yeah, but when I got MacBook, I think there was a period that I had an Android phone, but also if you get into the system, then you're not getting out. This is minus probably. But it's a good thing not good thing, but smart thing that Apple did do.
Yeah, it's like they create a cult.
Exactly,
but it's very interesting how they like have done it, and how it has worked so well.
But I wouldn't say it's a cult because I think it's based on your own decision. They create I don't know how to even like
a trap.
trap, like a cycle that you cannot
Yeah.
get out. Like I would say Linux users like form a cult.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's true.
It's
Yeah, that's true.
it's like more a cult. I would never like actually meet a macOS user. Yeah, I'm using macOS. It's the best thing ever.
Okay,
But
okay.
about the Linux user, I can imagine that.
Yeah. You can talk to Ernest and he'll be the cult leader.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. Okay. It's your things question.
Yeah. I mean, okay, I can ask you some question, or you could also answer
With
your
your
own strength, which I think would be more fitting here. So
Actually, you know what about these questions? We could do like at the end of the year, like reverse ones, or like, for example, I tell you your biggest weakness or strength because I get to know you better, or maybe again about yourself. That would be a great reflection also.
exactly, and we can see how far we improved or something.
But actually, that's so strange. Like we didn't talk about this question. I just said like let's do 5 questions, and I didn't mention anything. Like, and actually, the questions are quite similar, in a sense. Like,
yeah, I have only one stupid question.
I have one question saved as well, but I'm not sure. Okay, but yeah, about my strength, probably flexibility and craziness. No way. I can be crazy and flexible, like, and I don't feel sorry about that. Like, I can, there are like, especially I feel now, computer scientists, they tend to want to be in one place, like, I don't know, settle a little bit and maybe, watch a movie like during the evenings. I can't. I have to do something all the time, something new, experience, and I don't get tired of that.
Very useful skill.
Yeah, I think so. That is my. I'm not sure if it's useful in like our field, but I think in general in life it's cool.
Yeah, but you can like start a podcast as a part of your not only doing your study, and you're also working, and in addition you're doing all this Google Developer Student Club podcast thing. So yeah,
it's cool. So I think that is the biggest strength for now.
What 5 courses you're doing? Damn, that's
still,
impressive.
but I'm not. You know that I took 5 courses not because I wanted to take 5 courses.
Yeah, but I mean, you took it, so still.
Yeah. So for reference, we usually have 3 courses, if
per
quarter, and I took 5 this quarter. It's almost double the size, and I never took more than 3 courses in my life.
Really?
Never, ever.
So you're going from 3 to 5.
And the thing was that, as I said, like initially, I'm not sure what to do after this year. Should I go to masters, or should I stay in here for 1 more year so I can like take the course that I wanted to take? Because the schedule in here, like I didn't think about my schedule until I would say the 2nd year.
Yeah.
And then, for example, if you want to go to ETH, you need there are requirements to take analysis 1 and 2, and also do functional programming. And I want to do cryptology also. Cryptology is in the 2nd quartile because I think it's a super useful course, and it's a cool course, and I think I like it. And I also didn't know about functional programming because functional programming was hard, tough, man. 3rd course, it was tough. I wasn't sure if I'm going to pass that one, so in case of failing, I took something associated with business management. So
an easy one.
Yeah, an easy one. And also, if I had passed all of the 3 exams, like last quartile, I would have taken, if I knew that I had passed all the exams, I would have taken only 4 without this business thing, and I would have tried like also passing analysis. But now, since I'm not sure if I'm passing functional. Actually, the exam wasn't that hard, but that's why, in case, I just drop everything and I don't focus on like having a chance to go into UTH, because I'm not sure even if I want to. Like, that is the place for me. And yeah, I'm not an academic person, so also I don't have good academics performance. That's it. Because that's also an issue. But you have to not lose chances of you trying. But also you have to like somehow divide up your energy throughout the day. What I mean by that is like applying to universities still requires energy, and I think internships are more useful than universities, masters, and it requires the same amount of energy, and sometimes you don't even have time to sleep like properly 7 hours. So
and
time is limited and energy is limited.
Yeah, for the university you can like do the 4th year. And and internships will be hard to get despite like when you apply to them. So
that's true. You always have to like once you have like plan B's, sometimes it's not the smartest idea, because it just then not focus on your main goal the most. But it's hard because I don't know anything about life stuff. I don't know what I want to do. I think we all don't know.
Yeah.
But maybe
nobody knows anything.
If someone knows, please text us. We'll invite you to the studio, and we'll ask you. Maybe you will answer our existential questions that we have. Okay.
One moment.
You have a meeting?
No. Yeah. We can cut this part.
Yeah, we can cut this part. Okay. Wait. I was trying. So now it's your question now.
Yeah. How does studying computer science at TE compare to your expectations before coming here?
That's a 4th question now.
Yeah.
Or 3rd
No,
one?
4th one.
My expectations were low bottom rock, honestly, before coming here. I didn't expect anything. I didn't want to go anywhere. I fell in love with the city, with the business where I grew up with in the past years, and I didn't want to go anywhere. All my life I wanted to go to British universities, to the top ones, and Brexit happened, and I know that I was too afraid of going there, even though I got the pre-settled status, so I could get the home fees. I was just too afraid to go out of the European Union.
Really? Why?
I don't know, just scary. I don't know. It was a mess in my head in 12th grade. So I didn't know Einhorn existed, until maybe, I don't know, not, when is the, application process? Around November?
March.
Oh, March. So
I mean, the test I think was March. So the application.
Okay, so I didn't know Einhorn existed until 12th grade January something. And I just looked at the ratings inside the European Union, and there were basically 2 options. I didn't know about the Swedish one, KTH, no. KTH, how it's called.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I don't know how I skipped that, but there was only Delft and Einhorn, and I didn't care because I didn't have any friends studying there, and how I look at universities, if you have some authority to you studying there, then you want to go there, actually. And here it wasn't something special for me to go. So, since expectations were low, I think it's super cool.
Okay.
Actually, Dutch universities have resources to make you feel firstly like at home, actually at home, than to focus on your actually studies, especially Anhone, I think is the place where you can actually like focus on your studies, hobbies in a way, in technological aspect, because they have pretty good budget. For example, like you joining a student team, sports center, and things. And the lectures are so cool. The system, like actually how much your work is like looked into, in a way. For example, you feel like lecturer is doing a bad job. You go to the study advisor, you tell them, and they listen to you.
Have you tried that?
I mean, no, not explicitly, but
Okay.
I tried something similar in a way. Like but like I actually feel that my word matters, and that I didn't feel like I was doing. You can complain how many times you want, but no one cares.
Vilnius University won't listen.
What?
Vilnius University won't
You
listen.
think that?
No.
Exactly. Yeah, so it's super cool, super chill. So I like it a lot. Yeah, I think we'll do the reverse question, that question.
Okay. Well, my expectations were kind of not really existent. Also, like because I had like plans of going somewhere to somewhere far away, but like the more I did research, then I realized that it's kind of not. It wasn't possible at that stage without like either really good grades or a shit ton of money, which neither of them I had.
Did you have a great grades? Actually, I don't know. How you finished school?
38 in IB.
Oh, I did IB also.
Yeah.
So I had the same.
And how much did you
38.
get?
Wow. But wait, there is IB.
Yeah, in Klaipėda Lyceum, we were like the first year of IB.
Wow,
I
I forgot that.
Yeah, it was kind of a fun experience because we were like test generation, so nobody knew anything. Like the teachers, most of them, okay, not most of them, like some of them didn't speak English, which was kind of needed for me, especially since we had like a student that was not Lithuanian also. But like it was actually nice to see how much effort everybody was putting into this IB thing, so it was cool.
Do you think IB was harder than your?
IB harder than studies?
Yeah.
No.
Really?
IB was easy. IB was fun. It was not.
That's so different opinion than mine.
Really, it was harder than here.
Way harder.
I don't know.
Harder.
In IB, I had like everything seemed kinda like easy, and I had motivation to. Not like I wouldn't call it motivation, but for example, I could write like all the extended essays and the IAs without like feeling like it's a very hard thing. And here, if I like now had to write a 2,000 word essay, I was like that would be so hard.
Oh, that's so strange. That's so different. Oh, I think that IB was the most difficult time academically in my life. Yeah. I just hated writing, and yeah, like that's the first place why I went there, because I wanted to improve my skill. I didn't know how to constructively, like, form ideas, and I knew that you had to write a lot, and maybe. So I went there, and it was tough, and also I had, I think, subjects that's mostly like.
Hey, what did you have?
I had Econ HL, English BHL, and Maths HL,
okay.
And SL I had Physics, Pure Science, and Lithuanian.
Okay.
So I was like, my main effort went into economics. I wanted to
Really?
study economics. But you know how economics in MBA is. You have to write shit of tons of
Yeah.
essays. But I think that was the most useful subject in there. Also,
Yeah.
what did you have?
I have the business management HL, which I also wanted to study. I had computer science HL, I had math HL, and English BHL.
Oh, you had 4 jobs.
Yeah, it was
Yeah, the
kind of no, but I was kind of forced into it. But
Because you needed to do English BHL.
no. Basically, I had business management SL at first, but since I was like the only one in the class of SL, the teacher was like, "Come to HL lessons." And since I was going to HL lessons anyway, I thought just give me the HL tag because I was already doing HL.
What were your grades? Like you mentioned that you could, like, because of your academic performance, you couldn't get into good unis. Like I mean, for the final ones, because with 38 you can get into
Oh,
most.
like,
No,
really?
I mean,
I thought
not
that
into
I needed
Oxford.
like 40.
Not into Oxford, Imperial, and Cambridge. But I
You-
mean, you can get into UCL, for example. Of course,
Wait,
computer
where's
science.
UCL?
It's in London.
Oh,
University
University College, yeah.
But yeah, I think it depends also on the program because computer science is quite competitive.
Yeah, but also, like, the British universities, they're way too expensive without scholarships. So,
Okay, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, you mentioned about academic performance. So what specifics? Like, what you were thinking about to go? Like,
Okay,
which
so
paths
I
were
wanted to go
blocked?
to America.
Okay.
uh,
But that's more from the financial part, no.
no. America actually was like, if you get into Ivy League, they pay for you.
Okay.
The problem is getting into Ivy League. Like all the Harvard or MIT and stuff. Like, I basically had like a thought, I'm just gonna send an application. Like, it's not that I thought I was gonna like get in. I just wanted to like try it. But then when the deadlines for the applications came, yeah, I didn't send anything.
Oh no.
Because like I probably wouldn't have either got the grades or I also was kind of lazy for writing the essays. So.
Oh no. That's dry.
But yeah, I also thought of studying in the Netherlands, like way back in like the 9th grade or something. I thought, yeah, Netherlands, let's go. And yeah, it turned out like the best choice that I could have probably had there because it's like a good education, close to home, cheap,
Yeah.
in EU. So yeah.
And I think so. I didn't even consider US firstly because financial things. I thought that you could never get the scholarship because when I usually went to these fairs,
Yeah.
the students told us that if you want to get a 100% scholarship, you have to go with the sports. Like
Okay.
in the 9th grade, I still played basketball. Maybe in 8th grade, it was 8th grade, and I thought of
Yeah.
basketball, going to the good school because of that. But I had to be realistic. I'm not tall. No way.
Point guard.
No way. So
No, but actually, what they do with the like how I planned on financing a US school is that if you get into like a really good school, they have this financial support that they just give you like 80% of the cost.
but
Just
20% is still like 10K.
yeah, yeah.
15K.
But then you can like hustle though somehow like finds them from somewhere.
Yeah.
But it's also like I think it was for MIT 77K per year. They cover 80% of that.
So it's like 10K.
but it's like housing, food, everything is
everything's
included.
included, yeah.
So you have to like,
Pay the same amount as in here,
yeah.
basically. Yeah, never thought of that, but I was scared of financial things. That's why I never applied, and then I was scared of going that far away. I always wanted to go to the US, like, always, from maybe 5th grade to 8th grade, because I played basketball mostly, but
What team did you want to play
I
for?
didn't care. I wanted to go to the US.
Okay.
I still want actually. It was a good place, but not maybe for more than 2 years. I'm not sure actually. We'll see how the life goes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Wait. How is this with the questions you asked me now? I should ask the last question now.
Sure.
Okay. The hardest one. Oh my god! I even deleted it. What is your main goal in life? What do you want to do? Like, and how do you think that?
Okay, we're getting to the deep questions now.
This is the following.
Wait, I need to think. I think it's a very bad answer, but if I just say happiness, I think that is.
You know my famous phrase and deductive reasoning about happiness?
What?
I'm not going to say it in here.
I don't know.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you
Okay,
afterwards.
Okay, but like basically just getting to do what I want. And I mean it depends. I don't really think far into the future. Like what I would like to do right now is maybe like travel somewhere.
Where?
China.
China?
China.
You were in Asia this
Yeah.
summer.
But
I would want to go to China as well.
yeah,
Honestly.
seems cool.
Let's go to China.
Let's go. Right now, should I buy the ticket?
No, I mean, actually, let's go to China next
Yeah.
year. I finish studies. If I finish studies. Okay, I continue.
Yes. Yeah. So maybe like start a business of a cool idea.
But is your goal with the business to make money or to be financially independent and sustain yourself without doing like much and focusing, for example, on other aspects of life, or the idea matters more? Like of business, like contributing. So,
Yeah.
for example, you can be an entrepreneur in philanthropy.
No, I mean I would like some money, yeah, but I don't think that money is like the
Main thing.
main goal. But I mean right now I wouldn't say like I would like some money. Yeah.
Yeah, student.
Yeah, student.
Validation. When you're earn, it's like
What? Sorry?
when you don't earn money,
Yeah,
and you have to still study full time.
Yeah.
It's the most sensitive topic. Not the most sensitive, but I mean it's okay. That's cool.
Yeah, so you can. What are your life goals? What's the meaning of life?
The meaning of life. No. Contributing to something special. Actually leaving something behind. Family-wise. And actually making something cool. But firstly, as you I think so, money matters a lot now to me, and being like financially independent in a way, so I could start actually. So, for example, joining the student team and not worrying about money at all. And like in the same way, starting your own endeavor to make something happen without worrying about money. So mainly life goal is to leave something behind, but now I focus on money. Now my focus is on money. That's
Yeah.
it sounds so greedy, but yeah. Yeah, so
Okay. Yeah, nice.
that's my purpose.
Okay, I can give you my last question. It will be very stupid, but so you are a bit of a crypto enthusiast, right?
Yes, I am.
And you know how, first of all, is Solana going to the moon?
Diamond hands, guys.
Yeah, and uh, so the question is, so basically, you know how there's like all this AI hype right now,
Yes.
and how when if you scroll like on Instagram, on like Reels or something, you see like everybody who has a phone promoting their AI website that helps you do this task and stuff, like all this. All these random things that are basically just like useless products essentially. I mean, okay, not useless, but they're not very advanced stuff.
Yeah.
Uh, do you think the same will happen to what happened to crypto and Web3 and NFTs to those
That's a good question.
AI hype products?
Firstly, that's Trinity. I don't get about Web3 and AI stuff. I get about crypto. So I think it depends on
Okay.
the preferences. Now, especially when the crypto bull market is here, not I wouldn't say it's a bull market, but I mean it exploded
Yeah.
in the past like several months. But a lot of like now random crypto like guys.
They have been revived?
Yes.
They came back from the dead.
Yes, they came back, and those videos are so bad, like you can't imagine. It's oh my god. But if you're asking me if it is like some of the coins, like your question, some more about the crypto mainly or about the
No, like, will AI die like crypto died for? Not like AI in general, because,
but the hype.
but like mainly the useless websites and products that are basically like ChatGPT APIs. Remember the one that I was making with Dominicus in summer?
That's cool.
Like, no, but it's
Technologically, it's not advanced.
Yeah,
but you can make
exactly.
money
So
with that.
yeah, so will this stop essentially? Like, will you not be able to sell such a
I
shit
think that
product?
it never stops. It will like, mm, it it will have like some like most of those websites will just be I don't know shut down for sure because they're useless in a way because
Yeah.
now even ChatGPT has its own like platform dashboard, but it won't die entirely. I mean, if you actually create a prompt that is actually super beneficial for something, for example, as you were doing for job interviews, and you really like make the prompt cooler, and for example,
Yeah.
the website is much more user friendly, so you can sell like product. So the hype will die down, but these products, I don't believe that they don't die. Like all of them die out. For example, dropshipping. Dropshipping sounds like so.
Yeah,
You
how
just
is
res-
dropshipping alive? I
But
don't
I
understand.
think this is because okay, so talking from what I
Have you tried dropshipping?
know, but I'm trying to resell items, which is not dropshipping
Okay.
because
Yeah.
dropshipping is not having your own, I think, items, which is
Yeah.
But what I believe is just life is without perfect knowledge. I know, and not everyone knows how to access something, so you sell the knowledge basically for a little bit of price.
Yeah.
To people, and also convenience to some extent. I'm not sure how dropshipping, like items by buying from the random online shops, are more convenient, but sometimes it is if it takes less time to. So the same with the dropshipping, the same as with the AI things. I think the hype will die for sure, but it will stay with us. Yeah.
Okay.
What do
you have
think?
a last?
Would you have like this question also?
No, that was my last.
Okay. And what do you think
Uh,
about this matter?
well, I think that. I mean, especially, like some of the useless things will die. Like NFTs died. But maybe like.
But I define dying as to completely like
No,
vanishing from the
I
surface.
actually don't have like a very clear definition right now, but I just think in terms of how many ads do I see on Instagram when scrolling, and let's say like a couple years ago it was a lot of NFTs, crypto, and now it's a lot of AI. This AI website does something magical. You should check it out. And what does it do? It like nothing. Yeah.
But
These 10 AI websites will change your life.
yeah,
Okay.
it's okay.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Like, I mean, we're from this field, so we know. We don't know, but we know to some extent.
Yeah.
Like we're scratching the surface, I think so. But we still know how ChatGPT, how to like write prompts.
Yeah.
So that's we're way ahead of like 90, maybe 95% of the population.
Okay.
I don't want to like be too specific, but like there are some people. I don't know about your parents. Are they like technologically advanced? But do you think that they know how to use ChatGPT?
Probably not.
Exactly. And if you make a user friendly with the UI,
Yeah, that's actually a good point.
so it's from technological aspect, it's useful. Like you don't you. I want to say you don't create value, but value is like such a broad term
Yeah.
that you actually create value by making it more user friendly and more accessible to people. For example, imagine your own grandma or a grandpa using ChatGPT. Like it's too.
Yeah.
It's for us. It's natural.
Yeah.
For them,
Yeah, that's a really good point.
and you know that like, say the people that are older than 35, for example, who didn't grow up with these technologies, like as we did, and you get like, I don't know, 50% of the population of there, you know how much you could sell? Actually, like maybe not sell, maybe make the life for them easier.
Yeah. But then also are they using Instagram Reels to get
Yeah, that's actually a contradiction because you wouldn't promote those things for people who actually know technology. But like, do all Instagram users know how to use it?
No. I mean, yeah, I see your point.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, you have a last question.
Are you
Oh,
a
wait.
coffee or a tea guy?
Coffee.
Coffee.
Okay. That's it. That was my
Okay.
question.
Good.
my question. You know.
Yeah. Are you coffee?
Now coffee, but I think coffee is a strong drug. Like I would say.
Yeah. I'm very
It's super. I saw all these years my mom drinking coffee and I didn't know why, for what. I'm not sure, like I still don't enjoy the taste,
Exactly.
but the effect
Yeah.
is so strong.
I have exactly the same thoughts. Like, on the one hand, I like the ritual of coffee, but like the things like you get energy. That's so nice.
And you're way more concentrated, I would say,
Yeah.
than you would be without coffee.
Yeah.
It's just addictive, man. Okay, so our question did they end? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So to wrap up, I think are we wrapping up?
Yeah, I
think
think we're wrapping
it's
up.
been like an hour.
Hour
More.
15.
Okay, it's cool. Yeah, if you listen to us, thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. I think hoping that you will be seeing the cat.
I think this will be like larger than.
I think so. Okay, we'll see.
Well, I'm
We'll see.
not sure actually. But
If we won't, then we will change next time. But thank you for tuning in.
Yeah.
This was Chill with Us,
I'm Pavlos.
and our podcast as a Google Developer Studio Club. We
Yeah.
don't have still the name, but yeah. Thank
Yeah.
you for tuning in. Thank you for coming in and talking with me and
Thank
for
you.
contributing to this idea. And yeah, let's hope that it will continue like this.
Okay, see you next time.
See you next time.
Bye.